Cathedral of Toledo is a building of the classic Gothic style in Spain. Toledo was the capital of the Visigoth kingdom, and it had a primitive church which was destroyed by Muslim invaders in order to build a mosque. Alfonso VI recovered Castile in 1085 and decided to allow the Muslim mosque, but in a moment of absence, his wife Constanza and the bishop Bernard de Sedirac took it and consecrated it by force. Alfonso VI got very angry, but he could not do anything, so in 1087 the Muslim mosque became a Christian cathedral. In 1226, the Catholic construction started because of a decision made by the king Fernando III and the Archbishop Rodrigo Jiménez de Rada. The building started on the east end, and the apsile was constructed by the masters Martin and Petrus Petri, and it was finished about 1289. The nave, north and south aisles, and the west door were built during the 14th century. The last Gothic buildings of the Cathedral of Toledo were made in a flamboyant Gothic style, which is later than classic Gothic style, and it was introduced in Toledo by Annequin de Bruxelles. The cathedral has a nave, 2 north aisles and 2 south aisles. It has a transept too, which is not protruding from the side aisles, but is very wide. The choir consists of the high altar and a double apse aisle due to the duplication of the side aisles. There are 2 at each side of the nave instead of 1, which have their continuity in this double apse aisle instead of a simple apse aisle. The nave is higher than the side aisles, a fact that permitted to open windows in the top of the wall, and these are decorated with stained glass windows, and the majority of them were conserved until the current days, in spite of lots of them were lost because of the Civil War. In the Cathedral of Toledo, there are 3 important doors: the north and the south doors on the transept, and the west door. The north door is known as the clock door, and it was built at the very beginning of the 14th century, and there are sculptures of the 3 wise men and the Virgin with Jesus. In the west front there are 3 doors. The door in the center is called the Door of the Forgiveness, and there is a sculpture of Christ. The left door is called Hell's Door, and the right door is called the Door of the Final Judgment, and the Christ in Majesty is represented there, accompanied by the Virgin and Saint John. The door at the south of the transept is called the Door of the Lions, but is also known as the New Door because it was the last of them. In this door, the Virgin and the Apostles are represented.